Hi, I'm Margarita McManus, and I showed you in an earlier video how I put together my cheap quilting table with a plastic portable table and some blue foam insulation and a sheet of vinyl. In this video, I'd like to show you how I convert that table into working with a very large quilt, because when you're doing the quilting on a large quilt, all 3 layers, it's very bulky and it really helps a lot to have extra space in front of the needle. So normally I like to have just about this much space. You can see about the width of my hand. Now most quilting tables or even sewing tables give you this much space. It's just not very much for sewing. For quilting, it really doesn't work. So I'd like to show you how I use my foam and reverse it to give me about that much space in front of the needle for holding the bulk of a large quilt. Here we go. Okay, I've got my sewing machine, clear plastic vinyl over 2 pieces of blue foam board insulation. I'm going to start by showing you that the amount of space I've got in front of the needle is about the span of my hand, and that's perfect for sewing. One of the things I don't like about traditional cabinets is they give you about this much space. You can't even support your fabric in that much room. I like this much, and it's not far enough away that it strains my arms or shoulders, but it's perfect and comfortable for normal piecing and quilting and garment sewing too. So it's not quite enough room if I'm going to be quilting a very big quilt. I like to have a lot more room. So I actually reverse this. I flip the whole piece over so that I have this much space in front of the needle. So here we go. This was the vinyl and pictures of my granddaughter, because I don't like looking at the blue vinyl all the time. I slip things underneath here all the time, patterns, photographs. We're going to slide that vinyl right off, set it aside for now, set the pictures aside, take the sewing machine off the table, lift up the 2, I have this so that I can get at my bobbin, so I cut that off. Lift off the piece of foam, flip this one over. See this table? It folds in half, fits right into a closet. Just like a little suitcase. Set that up. Now we're going to flip this one over too. See, this side has all the writing on it. Put the sewing machine back in place. Just like that. Put the support piece back, line everything up so that it's balanced. Okay, then actually it wants to go about like that. Okay, bring the vinyl back. Here's the hole for the needle and the feed dogs. Slide that back under. And there's a piece of tape there. You might have to retape it. I've done this a couple of different times, so I've gone through a couple of pieces of tape. Now before I just had about the span of my hand. Look at how much more room I've got there. This is perfect for quilting a full-size quilt. If you get to the point where you have a big quilt on your table and you are quilting it with your home sewing machine, you need this kind of support. You need a flat surface and you need some space in front of your needle to pile that quilt up on and get it through the needle without having it puddle in your lap or throwing it over your shoulder, which I really never liked doing. So I like this system a lot. It's very versatile. It comes apart and goes in the closet when I need the space for something else. So there you go. Thanks for watching.